The alarm rings. You rush to get dressed, hurry through a quick breakfast, and commute to a job that often dictates your entire schedule. Almost every hour of your day is designed around the work you do to earn money. When you look at it this way, you realize you aren't just spending dollars, you are selling your life energy. That new phone isn't $800. It is 1 month of your life spent working in a job you might not even like. Most of us spend our evenings in mindless entertainment just to forget the stress of the day and relax so we can do it all again tomorrow. This self-perpetuating loop of trading life energy for survival is the definition of a trap. This brings us to the first habit, the time exchange. The middle-class default is getting paid based on hours worked. The wealthy, however, choose to get paid based on results. Relying on an hourly wage means your income is tied to a strictly finite resource. No matter how hard you work, you only have 24 hours in a day, which places a hard ceiling on how much you can ever earn. The market does not care about the effort you put into a task. It only values the finished product. If you produce a high-quality result in 2 hours, it's worth more than a low-quality result that took you 20. Chasing a higher hourly wage is a strategy that ignores how wealth is actually calculated. Habit 2 is playing defense. Most people approach money with a mindset of survival. Their primary concern is simply having enough to pay the bills. They hoard cash out of fear, rather than playing the market to win. This chart shows the cost of that defense. 40% of people keep their savings completely uninvested. While that cash stays stagnant, the value of those dollars is eroded by the upward curve of market returns and inflation. This fear leads to habit 3, the 60-cent trap. Have you ever spent an hour driving to different stores just to save 60 cents on groceries? If so, you've decided that your time is worth less than $1 an hour. When your entire strategy revolves around what you can cut out, you lose the energy needed to focus on what you could create. The wealthy don't spend their minutes hunting for cheap oranges. They spend them finding ways to make their hour worth $6,000. Habit 4 is a frequent mistake, buying liabilities and calling them assets. A high salary often leads people to buy expensive cars or large homes, believing these purchases are building their net worth. An asset puts money into your pocket. A liability takes it out. A house requires taxes and maintenance, a continuous cost. The wealthy build assets first, waiting until those investments generate cash flow for luxuries, rather than draining their paycheck. Confusing these two categories is the fastest way to drain your wealth. Without assets that produce income, you are trapped in a cycle of working harder just to pay for the things you already own. Habit 5 is the sunk cost fallacy. Many people stay in jobs they hate or maintain bad relationships because of the energy they've already invested. The wealthy look at future potential, ruthlessly abandoning what doesn't work to focus on what will. Habit 6 is either-or thinking. The middle class often believes you must choose between being rich or being a kind person. The wealthy choose both, understanding that money simply makes you more of what you already are. Habit 7 is the salary illusion. Tracking a monthly paycheck is a deceptive metric. True wealth is measured by your total net worth, the compounding value of everything you own, which can grow independently of the hours you work. Habit 8 is mental accounting. We often treat a $2,000 bonus as play money while guarding $2,000 in savings. This emotional inconsistency leads to impulsive spending on things we don't truly value. To solve this, the wealthy remove emotion from the equation. By automating savings and investments, they treat every dollar as a soldier deployed for a specific purpose before having a chance to spend it. This leads to habit 9, the mistake of waiting. Waiting until you have a high salary to manage your money is like waiting to lose weight before you start exercising. The discipline of managing small amounts is the soil that must be prepared before the tree can grow. You build the habit of management while you have little, so you are ready when you have much. When you shift your focus from trading time to building assets, your daily energy changes. You stop looking for ways to survive the week and start looking for ways to make your money work as hard as you do. The middle class isn't a fixed income bracket, it's a specific set of psychological habits. Once you stop trading your life energy for paper and start trading it for systems, you've already begun to change the direction of your life.